Hi everyone. If you like my videos and my readings resonate with you, please consider becoming a member to support the channel and to unlock more content from me. For more information, click on the join button below to know all about the different tiers and different readings that I offer. Thank you.
Hello, group number one. Welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing what is the first impression that you give off to others. So, how do people perceive you when they meet you initially? So, I've pulled all the cards for you. Let's start out with these, then we'll look at the other cards. So, this is the card you chose. We have octopus, water element, we have elk, this is earth element, we have haughtiness, we have the self, and we have the mother. So the first thing I'm noticing is that we have the father archetype. The elk is connected to the masculine archetype, the father. We have the mother. So you could be someone, you could have a lot of different sides to yourself. I'm drawn towards this rainbow image, multiple colors, multiple faceted sort of a person here also. We see the brain is being highlighted with the octopus and we see all these colors. So you could be someone who has a lot of different sides to their personalities. You could be a very interesting person. You have the masculine qualities where you take charge of things. You could be the group leader or just making decisions for others, but you're also very nurturing, caring. We see a pearl here, we see a pearl here as well. So I think the first impression that you could give off is more so this masculine archetype where you're attractive, people are drawn towards your energy, you could dress really well with this haughtiness. Usually whenever peacock shows up, it's about the looks. So you could be good looking, you could dress really well, you could take yourself very seriously, you present yourself in a regal manner so that people notice you, they notice your personality, you want to be taken seriously, and people tend to give you a lot of attention, I feel, with this haughtiness card. I'm just getting this energy of a person who looks majestic, and it's almost like people fawn over you, people respect you, people are interested in you, they give you attention. That's the energy I'm getting. And once people kind of get to know you, there's a rapport, I don't know how you pronounce that, but there's this familiarity. Once you get to know the person, you build a bond. They see the motherly side of you as well, because it's a nest, it's hidden, it's not very forward provocative energy. That's more so your masculine, the way you present yourself. But once people get to know you, there's some emotional bond, they notice your motherly side also. So some people might even say that group number one, you're very protective of them, you might fight for your friends, you might stand up for them, you might empower your friends. You could be a good host also, hosting your friends, bringing your friends to your house, spending quality time with the people that you love. I'm getting that energy. And the pearl being here, it's talking about the self also. So yourself, the way you present yourself could be this elk like person, but in reality who you are is you are this nurturing, sweet, caring, this archetype of the mother. That's your inside, that's yourself, who you are as a person. You're very caring, you care about people, you want to take care of people, you're very protective, and the ones that you consider close are very dear to you. So that's one thing I'm getting for sure. With octopus also, it does talk about maybe a lack of boundaries. So I feel like some of you in pile number one, you could connect with a lot of people, you could see the good side to people, and you always assume the best when it comes to people, and you want to help them, you want to guide them, you want to nurture them, and you might overshare. So some of you in pile number one, there could be this habit of oversharing, overgiving, taking care of people a little too much, and telling them all your secrets and something like this, where you give more than you receive in some connections. So maybe you need to have better boundaries. For some of you, not every person will resonate with this message, but with octopus, it can talk about lack of boundaries or overgiving, oversharing, getting kind of taken advantage of. People take care of people take advantage of your caring nature. So you need to be a little bit more discerning when it comes to making those friends, because you might share a lot of things that might actually end up biting you in the back later on. So don't overshare. Build that connection, and only I think give what you receive. Have that balance. Don't try to overgive. Don't try to be this this older mature person who takes care of everyone. Take care of your own needs also. That's one thing I'm getting. So with octopus, it's oversharing, sharing too many things, maybe sharing your secrets, sharing the way you get stuff done. So maybe helping people with their business work, stuff like that, and then those people don't even give you the credit. Something like this could be there. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. Let's keep going. I might come back to these cards. Let's look at the astrology cards. You have Gemini. We have 5th house. We have Venus as well. Let's keep this one here. I also feel like you're someone, you always see the good in people. Even the people that other people might be like, I don't want to be friends with this person. You'll be like, so what? Don't judge them. I'm getting that energy. Like, you're very unbiased. You always see the good in people. You always want to help them. You want to connect with people. With Venus, it does make a person very diplomatic also. So instead of looking for conflicts, you want to resolve conflicts. And looking at the bad side of people, you want to look at the good side. Venus makes a person very diplomatic, so you could avoid confrontation, arguing, fighting, stuff like that. You always want to find the middle ground, make it work with the people that you care about. And I also feel like you could get a lot of attention when it comes to your dating life, because 5th house is the house of dating, and we have Venus here. So you could date a lot. You could be someone who's very romantic. You could be someone who maybe falls in love quickly. You catch a lot of crushes, or a lot of people are interested in you. So the first impression that you kind of give off is a person that is open. With this octopus energy, you're open to become friendly, and you become friendly very quickly, and you share a lot with the person. So people feel like you have this open energy. People can approach you. You're good looking, you're attractive. People naturally feel this attraction towards you. With 5th house also showing up, it's talking about passion here. So I'm getting that. And Gemini is also the zodiac that's connected with first communication. So easy to talk to, again, approachable, and people can have conversations with you. You're easy to talk to. You're fun, interesting, lighthearted. With Gemini, it can also give a person sense of humor. So you could be funny, easygoing, and I said it's communication. Second thing with Gemini we see is connection. So people who have prominent planets in Gemini, who have that good Gemini energy, they connect with anyone and everyone, because they have that natural quality to come in contact with people. We see two people on this. The symbol for this Gemini zodiac sign is twins. So two people. It's an interaction. It's a conversation. It's two people coming together. So I feel like it's easy for you to connect with people. You could be intelligent as well. You could be, with this brain being highlighted, you could be intelligent. You could be, like I said, you have masculine and feminine qualities. So it's easy for you to connect with people on different things. And diplomatic, Venus also gives a person this appreciation for culture, someone who's artistic, also creative. And Venus in 5th actually does give creativity. You could have a nice, attractive voice also. With Gemini's communication, Venus is beauty. You could be good looking. So people notice the good qualities in you. People feel like this person is approachable. I can talk to them. I'm interested in them. They're attractive. And not very judgmental. This energy is of a person who's not judgmental, open to others, non-biased, very open, broad-minded sort of a person. That's what I'm picking up. And with something about your communication style, with Gemini and Venus, people really like talking to you. They feel like it's so easy to talk to you. You could also be very interesting, fun to talk to, humorous, or you have this sweet speech, sweet, gentle voice. You could have that. For others, you could have like a funny sense of humor, I'm getting, but easy to talk to. That's why people connect with you. Let's keep going. We have appreciation here, number 15. So again breaks down to number 6, which is the number of Venus. So again, you're good looking, people are drawn towards you because they appreciate you, and you could also be someone who makes other people feel very seen, understood. You could be very appreciative of other people, you hype them up, you support them. And one thing I'm getting with this is maybe your love language could be giving compliments also, group number 1. So people like that because you're so nice, you're open, especially you're yeah, exactly, with Gemini and Venus together, lovely comments, compliments, that's Venus coming through with conversation in Gemini. So yeah, and also it's friendly also with Gemini. A lot of people, the ones that are not interested in you, let's say they're straight and they're the same sex as you, so they'll be wanting to be friends with you. They feel, okay, pile number 1 could be my best friend. So I'm also getting that friendly energy here. Not just dating, 5th house is dating, but we also have that Mercury energy of friends. So people feel that friendly vibe with you, and there's something about the way you speak and the things that you say about people that they really like, and they really appreciate that about you. And you're good looking, you could dress really well, you could have that stature, that personality that's attractive. It's taking me back to the peacock here. So good looking person. Next up we have maturity, number 23, breaks down to 5, Mercury energy here again. Some of you picking this pile, you could have these placements. You could have Venus in Gemini, you could have Venus in the 1st house, you could have Venus in Leo, or Venus in the 5th, you could be Leo ascendant. I also feel like maybe some of you could have Sun Moon conjunct together. So different placements that I'm picking up, but Venus is prominent in your chart, that's for sure, and Mercury Gemini could also be prominent. You could also have a Sun Moon opposition. That could be possible. But yeah, going back to maturity, you could be a writer also. Is writing connected to 5th house? I think it's 3rd house. But something about writing, you could have writing skills, writing talents. This could also be talking about, texting. So it's not like you're speaking on the phone with every single person, but you could text and you're fun that way. With this maturity, again, you look to resolve conflict. You don't like arguing, fighting with people, or you want to make things work, and you respect people. You see the you look at the broader picture, and you don't fight with people. And there's this natural easiness with your energy. People feel comfortable in your presence, they like you as a person, they respect you, they think you're very mature, and you're wise also. You could give good advice, so people feel supported by you. We see this person is writing, and then there's this figure in the back, so it's almost as if she has the support of the person. So yeah, that's what I'm getting. A person who's kind, and again it's talking about written word. So what you communicate with others, they feel very appreciated by you. Finally, for tarot, you got Ace of Cups, Justice in reverse, and we have the Page of Wands. So you have that young quality that I was picking up with Mercury. Pages are connected with just a youthful presence. Pages are also connected with communication, so similar message that I was picking up earlier, but specific to Page of Wands, this is the energy of someone exciting, interesting, fun. And here we see a balancing act. So you could be someone entertaining also, you're fun. It's fun to hang out with you, to do social things. Here also we saw this image of like a, I don't know what it is, it's not a Ferris wheel, but like amusement park, going out with you, exploring hobbies with you. You're just fun to be around. right? So people have a good positive impression of you. There is this feeling of excitement that you also bring out with Ace of Cups. It talks about new beginnings, excitement, creativity, something new, fresh, something that makes you feel alive, vibrant. So that's the sort of energy you bring into other people's life. And obviously some connotation with love interest, romantic feelings is also there, crush energy. I'm picking up with the Ace of Cups. With Justice in reverse, it's again giving me this feeling that you don't want to fight, you don't want to complicate things, you want things to be easy going, and you're not very harsh, you're not very judgmental, and you make things work. You're very kind, sweet, compassionate sort of a person, and people really like that about you. They feel like if I'm going through a tough time, I can rely on pile number one. They'll support me. Or if I did something that I'm not very proud of, I can go to pile number one. I know they will not judge me. So you're very accepting of people, and you don't judge them. You don't hold things against them, and you're very supportive, very sweet, innocent. I don't know. You have just very nice energy. Anyone would be lucky to have a friend like you, pile number one. So the first impression you give off is very nice. Overall reading was amazing. I hope you liked it, and I hope it resonated. Leave your feedback in the comments. And by the way, if anyone was interested in that numerology video, I will be posting that today. Sorry, it took longer than expected, but I have done it, so I'll upload it in the evening. So yeah, look out for that. If you like my videos, you want to support my channel, you can consider becoming a member. And that's it. Thank you for watching. All the links will be in the description. Bye guys. Hello group number 2, welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing what's the first impression that you give off, how do people perceive you when they meet you initially. So this is the card you chose. I've pulled a lot of cards for you. We'll go over them one by one. I love this card, it's so pretty. So let's start with these right here. We have mirror. Maybe I should keep this one in the middle. I love it, fits perfectly. We have enemy. So what I'm getting right off the bat is you could be someone that people feel a little bit, they could feel a little bit intimidated by you, or like the sense of uneasiness. This could be because first of all you could be very attractive, so people could be interested in you. That's why they feel this uneasiness. They feel nervous, they feel like they have to make an impression, something like this. Or it could also mean that maybe maybe people could feel like you're judgmental or you're judging them. Something about this watchful eye that you have. It's like you notice people, you look at them, and people feel very seen. They feel very like they're being watched, so they feel a bit of uneasiness. You could have this quality, group number 2, where you can you're good at judging people, their intentions. You notice their body language, and you know what's going on in their mind. You just have this ability, natural ability to understand people's intentions. So you're good at reading people. Usually we have a pile, not in all readings, but usually there's one pile that's more psychic and the light worker energy. That's the energy I'm getting with this pile today. So pile number 2 are my light workers. So yeah, coming back to what I was saying, you mirror people also. You could be someone who's I think it's been a month I did that reading about seduction style. So some of you, I feel like you're good at seducing people, and you might not do it intentionally or unintentionally. If you've not seen that video, I think I'll put it in the eye, so check it out. So yeah, with mirroring, especially when we are trying to impress someone, we mirror their body language. So they like that. People like that. People read up on that. It's very subconscious. It's not very conscious. It happens. Usually even the people that we have crushes on, we like someone, we mirror their body language. So people do it unintentionally, subconsciously. Not subconsciously, unconsciously they do it. So you have this ability. You read people. You might not speak as much. You're a good listener, so people feel like they have to keep talking, and then they end up saying things that they kind of regret later on, something like this, where they feel like they're not sure about your intentions. They feel uneasy. They're like, is this person interested in me or not? I can't really figure them out. So people feel like they cannot understand your intentions. You're a bit mysterious. And also there's a lack of access. People could also feel like you don't express your emotions, you don't share your emotions, you don't share what's going on in your head. So you're hard to read, hard to judge. That's what I'm picking up with this image. You could also be someone who's maybe your eyes are very beautiful. Something about your eyes that people notice, or the way you look at people, your gaze. Some people have that hypnotic eye gaze. You could have that. And your eyes could look really pretty when you do eye makeup. So people could compliment you also on that. That's something I'm noticing. With eye also, some of you could have Moon Rahu conjunction, because Rahu is a mirror and eyes are connected to Sun and Moon. So you could have Sun Rahu, you could have Moon Rahu. And this sea serpent reminds me of Uttara Bhadrapada Nakshatra, because the symbol for that is also a sea serpent or similar sort of a creature. So some of you could have placements in Pisces, is what I'm getting. But yeah, what I wanted to say about Rahu is you're different, you're unique, you stand out. People notice that there's something different about you. Pile number 2. Rahu is the outcast. He's the foreigner, he's the foreign element, something different, unique, unexpected. And also it gives a good intelligence also. So you could be someone who's intelligent. People notice your intelligence. And you're different, you live your life differently. You don't follow the normal norms. You're not looking for people's validation. You don't share your intentions. You're secretive. That's the energy that I'm picking up so far. So some of the people could feel like you're an enemy because you don't share everything and you're hard to read. So some people might misunderstand you, but I don't think you care. Pile number 2. So yeah, let's keep going. For astrology, you got Scorpio. We have Sun. We have Uranus. How do I put these cards? We have Leo and the 3rd house. So some of you could have prominent Sun in your chart. Some of you could be born in November because Sun is in Scorpio in the month of November. Okay, prominent Sun. With Leo, the zodiac sign is showing up. We have Sun showing up. So prominent Sun, again, a person who's very self-sufficient, someone who's whole on their own, very independent, very self-assured, confident sort of a person. You are not looking for anyone's validation. You're very secure in yourself. You might not have a lot of insecurities. People might also feel like, what is this person insecure about? They feel so confident when it comes to everything. So it's like you don't have a chip on your shoulder. There's nothing that people can hurt you with. People don't know your weaknesses. And you take charge, take command of things. You could also be someone who's not very apparent with the leadership. It's not like you're making the most noise. Some of you could do that with Sun in Leo. You could be the leader. You could be that strong, opinionated person. But for some of you, I'm picking up, it's like you call the shots, but people don't notice that. People don't see you calling the shots, but somehow you make everything happen. So having that power behind the scenes. A lot of people, Sun is the fame, right? Sun gives you fame. And in Scorpio houses connect. What was that noise? Anyway, Sun, Scorpio is hidden. Anything that's hidden, it's dark. So Sun, when goes into Scorpio, a lot of people who are famous or in the public eye or somehow, but you don't see them. So someone like a director, a movie director. So the movie could be popular, the director could be popular, but a lot of people don't know what the person looks like. So that's very much like Sun in Scorpio sort of energy, where you're popular, you have fame, you have power, all of this, but you're still somehow hidden a little bit. So some of you could have that energy, like let's say you're popular, people know about you, but at the same time you're not social, you're not going out making friends, you're not going to parties, but everyone talks about you, or I don't know, something like this could be there. Natural leader, you call the shots, you're independent, you live your life on your own terms, very self-assured, self sufficient sort of a person. With third house, the communication is being highlighted, so you could be someone who's self-made. You might be supported by your father, maybe there's a like a strong relationship with the father, or on the direct opposite extreme, maybe the father figure is absent and you're doing everything on your own, third house. And Scorpios also, I've seen that Scorpios tend to have issues with their fathers or authority figures in general. It's like a Scorpio trait, they don't like authority. It's also government, some of you could work with the government, but you're a natural leader, you should pursue careers also where you're a leader. So people feel that intimidation from you, they feel like you're a real yeah, you are real, but a regal royal sort of a person. You could have high standards, people think you're high maintenance, something like this. Self-respect, there could be ego, your ego could also be something people notice. It doesn't have to be bad, but it's like you have these standards that need to be met. Yeah, let's keep going with the other cards we have here. We have boundaries, number 2. So yeah, high boundaries, like I said, high maintenance, high standards, that's you. And also this shield, talking about how you're a bit you have this boundary up, you don't share everything with every single person, very mysterious, intuitive person. I'm drawn towards the owl, and I'm also drawn towards this tiger and Scorpio together. It's Vishakha nakshatra. A little bit of the early, I think 3 or 6 degrees of Scorpio are connected with Vishakha, and the animal connected to the nakshatra is tiger. That's why I'm thinking of Vishakha. And sun. So some of you could have Vishakha, some of you could have Uttara Falguni. Why? Because sun in Leo. In the Leo sign we have 3 nakshatras: Magha, Purva Falguni, Uttara Falguni, but Uttara Falguni is ruled by the sun. So you could have Uttara Falguni also. And I said Uttara Bhadrapada, right? So yeah, let's move past that. But yeah, you have boundaries up. You're also this warrior sort of a person, you know, someone who would fight for what you believe in. So it's like you're not, as opposed to the first pile, which is very diplomatic, easygoing, you're the pile that's gonna fight, that's feisty and fierce, that strong energy that I'm picking up. And also I'm getting a bit of Jeshta also. It reminds me of this energy, overall reminds me of this girl Maddie from Euphoria. I don't know why. She's kind of like this archetype. Scorpio, a very strong, will fight and very opinionated. So it's making me think of her, and she's Jeshta. It's giving me Jeshta energy, because Jeshta people are, they're high achievers. They're in the fame, limelight. And they're leaders, they're successful. And they don't care about other people's opinion. A lot of Jeshta people are very successful in life. So it's giving me strong Jeshta. We have 30, the garden and the gate. We have number 2, journey. So you could travel a lot. You just give this vibe of a person who's well traveled, well educated, or well versed in different cultures, very renowned, very this image of a person that's been to places and knows a lot of stuff. So there's that level of respect also. Again, feeling intimidated by your knowledge, your intelligence. With garden and the gate, it can talk about maybe people feeling that uneasiness. They feel like, I want to date this person, but I'm scared of rejection. So there's that will they, want they, hot and cold sort of energy that I'm picking up with this pile. I also feel like this could be your energy, where you could feel a little tied down in your relationships or your friendships, your connections. they kind of hold you back, or maybe they don't understand you, so you feel a bit tied down with the people in your life, certain circumstances in your life, and you want to be more free. Yeah, that's one thing I'm getting here. With journey, travel, it does talk about evolution, a person that's evolving, growing. You could be naturally into spirituality and stuff like that, so you're a person that people look like, people look at you and they feel like this person is going to go places, this person is always evolving. I meet this person after a few months and they're a completely new person. So that transformative energy of Scorpio is very strong with you, pile number 2. It's like your own evolution, and people are very impressed by you. There's a bit of jealousy also that I'm picking up, and some people misunderstand you, other people respect you, some want to emulate you, copy you. There's a bit of everything that I'm picking up with this pile. Finally, for tarot, you got the Emperor, 3 of coins, Knight of coins. So steady, easygoing person. You're not explosive, you're, I don't know, easygoing. There's not a lot of you're not getting in people's faces, you're not trying to show off. You're I don't know, humble, grounded, easygoing sort of a person with Knight of coins, focused on your money, focused on yourself, your growth, all of that. And let me just move it down. You're loyal. People feel like you're a loyal person, people can count on them, the ones that are close to you. And it's like becoming a friend is an achievement. Getting your approval, getting your validation is an achievement for people, and they respect you and value you. With a lot of earth signs coming out, people value you, value your presence in their life. A lot of people learn from you. With 3 of coins, they want to work with you or learn how to do the work that you do. There is, again, I'm picking up a little bit of jealousy with these 2 figures in the back. It's like you work together, but you shine, you take all the light, and people feel like, wow, this person just got all the praise, and they feel this jealousy. They feel like you have more than you deserve. Something like this could also be their jealousy. So you need to protect your energy a little bit. And with the Emperor, like I said, natural leader, strong masculine energy with this pile. We have the Sun, we have Leo, we have the Emperor, Scorpio. So yeah, a person who's a force to be reckoned with. People notice you. Your personality is very enigmatic, and it's like quiet confidence. I think that's the best way I can describe this pile. Quiet confidence. And definitely people respect you, they like you, and most people want to be like you. That's what I'm picking up with this pile. So I hope this resonated. Leave your feedback in the comments. Please don't mind the sun coming out, but yeah, you have a strong sun, so sunlight is peeking through. And if you like my videos, you like my content, you want to support my channel, please consider becoming a member. That would really help me out. Thank you for watching. Bye guys. Hello group number 3, welcome to today's reading. Today we're doing what is the first impression that you give off, or how do people perceive you initially when they meet you. So this is the card you chose. We have Buffalo. I'm going to take these cards. We'll look at the others in a bit. So here's the card, Buffalo. Reminds me of Taurus sign. Why? Because pink makes me think of Venus. And this buffalo, it's more so like Taurus sort of energy. So it reminds me of Venus all the time. We have Service. This is Saturn energy. Some of you could have Venus plus Saturn conjunction. We have the Mask. Could also have Rahu. Rahu is the Mask. So the way that I'm picking this up, you could be someone, I feel like you have 2 different sides to your personality. You don't really show your entire self to every single person. A bit secretive, mysterious, you could have those tendencies. But I'll come back to the Mask a little bit later. Let's start with Buffalo. So with Buffalo, it talks about, actually I want to read the guidebook for you. I normally don't do that, but with this card, I felt called to do it. So it says Buffalo, grounded yet heavenly, practical yet spiritual. The hoofs of the mighty buffalo are grounded in the earth, yet its heart and mind rise towards heaven. The buffalo sees challenge, hardship, or a bump in the road as an opportunity for upliftment. Therefore, the buffalo does not fear death, illness, or misfortune. Its gentle eyes look to the road ahead, trusting every turn. May we all experience this elusive yet life changing bliss from time to time, and may we allow this card to remind us that life is a precious gift. So, again, gift makes me think of Taurus because second house is connected to the things that we value, assets. So it's just giving me strong Taurus. Some of you could have Taurus ascendant, you could have Venus in Taurus, you could have moon in Taurus. But yeah, I'm getting that with this energy of the buffalo, it's, you know, the earth element, yet it is spiritual. So I feel like you guys are very practical in nature. Pile number 3, people notice that you're practical, but you also have the spiritual side where you have that spiritual maturity, and you make the best of things. You don't get, I don't know, it's not like you get affected by too many hiccups or bumps in the road. You keep going, you move ahead, you move it along, and you're definitely more focused on your work, your purpose in life. Very practical sort of a person. Maybe you're really focused on your career, your studies, your education, making money, you know, your service. Here we have the service card. This has a different meaning as well. With service coming up, it tells me that you're a person, you like to serve others. You're a naturally giving, generous sort of a person. You like to take care of other people, and your career could be very important to you. Life purpose, your life goal could be very important to you. So it's a big part of your personality. It's something that people notice about you. You could also be very abundant, well off, because you worked very hard for it. So people acknowledge that, they respect you, they feel like you're a hard worker. But I also get this energy of a person, you might not share your dark times or your struggles with this dark side. You keep it hidden. You share the light-hearted, fun energy. When things are going great, you share the good news. And when it's a hard time, you kind of maybe become more reclusive, and you don't put that burden on other people. So you could be someone who might take care of others, but you don't accept help in return. You might be someone who doesn't ask for favors or help. You make everything happen on your own. So someone who is self-sufficient, independent, and you don't like to share your struggles. You don't want people to feel pity on you. You don't want people feeling bad for you. You also might not like to talk too much about your struggles. You're like, I don't want to harp on things. I don't want to harp on negativity. I want to focus on the positive. I want to control things that I can control and just focus on that. I don't want to focus on the negativity. So you might just take a few days off, recharge your batteries, and then come back. So a lot of people could see only the good side of you, the positive, the fun side, or they could also feel like, wow, this person has it so lucky. They never are down. They have such a great life, but they're not seeing the dark times, the difficult times, your trials and tribulations. So that's what I'm picking up. Sincere, mature person, wise person with the Saturn energy. You could also be someone who's maybe less romantic. Even though you want to be, you have this inside of you. You might show, let's say your love language could be acts of service, quality time, instead of giving compliments. Let's keep going. For astrology, you got Jupiter, 12th house, Saturn, Taurus. You also got the Taurus card. See the image. This is the first card I pulled and I got Taurus energy. It's not like I pulled the Taurus card and I'm like, this is Taurus. No. I just got that energy from this card itself. You could be good looking also. You could have a very attractive body, face, even your hair. Taurus, I do connect with beauty. So you could be very attractive. People could notice your beauty. And very subdued, quiet sort of beauty. Not like someone who's looking for attention. You could even dress very modestly or something about, I don't know, it's not your focal main point. And you don't make a big deal out of your looks or anything like that. You're easygoing about that. And yeah, you could get a lot of attention also. With the Saturn and Jupiter coming up, these are two slow moving planets. So again, it talks about a person who's wise, takes a little bit of time before they make big decisions. Taurus is also fixed sign, so slow moving energy. I see here a person who's responsible, dependable. People respect you. You're the person, pile number 3. If you say something, you'll do it. So you're slow to commit. Impulsive people are quick to commit, but they don't follow through. Or also they're quick to start a project, but they don't finish it. They leave it in the middle. This pile, you might take a little bit of time to commit to something. It's because your word has value, and if you promise something, you do it and you finish things. So there's this longevity, slow moving energy that I'm picking up with you, where you make things happen, you work, you're diligent, you're consistent, you're dependable, you're responsible. People respect you, they think you're sincere. With 12th house, this is connected with letting go of things, surrendering. It's also connected to expenses. So you could be someone who spends a lot of money. You could be really into shopping also, maybe collecting stuff. Some of you could have fashion that's vintage fashion, or something with that, vintage, thrift stores, stuff like that, because Saturn is old. Or you could be into like let's say 90s style, 80s style, old style, not the trendy stuff. That's a specific message that came through. But some of you could buy jewelry, gemstones, stuff like acquiring stuff, collecting things. That could be your habit. And spending money. So you could be a big spender. You spend money on other people, you take care of other people. 12th house is naturally makes a person very generous, very giving. And Jupiter coming up here, even though Saturn is connected to restriction, Jupiter is connected with giving, expansion. So the way that I see this is, you could be someone, you'll make a big purchase and then you'll be like, okay, I'm not buying anything for 2 weeks now. Instead of having that I don't know, the middle ground where you buy the essentials, then every now and then you'll buy something that you like. You're like on and off this energy of Jupiter and Saturn. Sometimes you restrict yourself completely, and other times you buy something extravagant. So you could have that quality. You could spend money on the people around you, your friends, colleagues, stuff like that. You're very generous with money. You could make donations. You could be into donating for sure with Jupiter in 12th. Money donations. Saturn in 12th, service. So acts of service again. This could be even connected to maybe like giving money to animal shelter, stuff like that, where you're just doing something for someone else's. It's kind of selfless. Donations, stuff like that. And Jupiter in 12th is a very naturally very giving person. Even if you don't want to give, people will come and take from you. So naturally, if you have Jupiter in 12th, everyone will come to you. You will take care of other people. People will probably not even ask you, what do you need? And that's just the way it is. You're meant to help people, guide people, take care of other people, share your wisdom. You could be very wise, like I said. And because Jupiter does rule the Pisces sign, right? It's naturally connected with sacrifice, naturally connected with giving, surrendering, spirituality, all of that. So you could be in those things. I think some of you, eventually as you grow old, you will be more inclined towards religion and spirituality. It'll take a little bit of time. You could make money from foreign stuff also, investments. But there's a wisdom here. You let things go, you surrender things. You might be someone who's very religious and spiritual, so you're like, I'll leave it up to God or universe. Things will work out in my favor. And you accept things also. There's that level of acceptance, looking at things from that broad point of view. I'm getting that. Yeah, let's keep going. We have self-respect here, number 28. So you have a lot of self-respect. That's why people respect you as well. We have the thinking women, 47. So again, not super romantic or anything like that. You're practical. You're intelligent. People notice your intelligence. You're mature also. Saturn gives maturity and wisdom. Jupiter gives wisdom and optimism. You have this dichotomy also, so you might waver between one and the other. So this can be pessimism, this can be optimism, this can be restriction, this can be expansion. So you might go back and forth, or you could have that dual personality like I was speaking of with the mask. You might waver, or you have a bit of both and you align it, you bring it into balance. So you look at both the sides, and also this will be better for you as you grow old, so the energies will get balanced out. Jupiter matures at age 16, Saturn matures at 32, 35, something like this. So by the time you're that age, I think you'll have mastered these energies for sure. But you're intelligent, you're someone that people come to for advice, guidance, counseling, for asking favors, even asking money for some of you. You could also be fond of going on pilgrimages, or I don't know, spiritual retreats, or spending some time in isolation. So you could be someone, like I said, that days when you're not active and the days where you're very present in people's life and you're going out, you're connecting with them. So you have that dual side to you. We have the sun here. So radiant light coming from within you. You're naturally a person that brings blessings and happiness in other people's life. You bring that light. You're a guiding light to a lot of people. You have a good heart. People notice your heart. People notice your character and they respect you. They think that you're a good person. You have a good heart. You have good intentions. So there's a lot of love that people have for you. And you also got the sun in tarot. So for tarot, you got Page of Cups, Three of Wands, and the sun here. So sun came out twice for you. Sun is a major planet that's connected to spirituality. So I feel like you're definitely spiritual. People notice that spiritual side to you, where you use your wisdom. You forgive people. You accept people back. You help people in their times of hardship who probably didn't help you when you were struggling. So you have this radiant light. You want to help people. You're just naturally a kind person. You could also be some sort of a leader, maybe a teacher, guiding people, maybe working with children. Jupiter is significator of children. You could be good with children, animals. I'm getting that. You're someone people can count on and people respect. They respect your character more than anything else. You're also very righteous. I feel group number 3, you could have strong principles, morals, and you stick to those. Page of Cups, you have this light-hearted, fun energy also. And again, it's giving me that young, vibrant energy, connecting with kids and being a little childlike. Sun is also a card that I do connect with kids, because we usually see in tarot, the sun card has kids on it. So yeah, you have that childlike quality also that you might not show all the time. You could be a little moody that way. But you're fun to talk to. And you're interesting, you're unique, you're different. People like your energy more than anything. Your energy is really attractive. Pile number 3. With Jupiter, you can talk about a person bringing abundance and blessings in someone's life. So having you in their life, people feel blessed. Yeah, so that's the reading for you, group number 3. I hope this resonated. If it did, please leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts. If you like my videos, you want to support this channel, you can become a member. There are different readings I have on there, different tiers. You can click on the button, join button below, and see everything. So consider becoming a member. And that's it. All the links will be in the description. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye.